Hello guys, this is Diana Feng. Welcome back to my channel. Last time I've uploaded a casting morning routine video and many of you guys on Weibo commented that you guys want to see a makeup tutorial. So today I am giving you guys what you guys wanted, my daily makeup and casting makeup tutorial. For those of you who haven't seen that morning routine video, I will put the link down below so you guys can check that out after you guys watch this one. Okay, so for casting makeup is basically just my daily makeup, because for casting you don't want to go for something that is too crazy and too over the top. Directors, they usually want to see you in a very natural daily look because they want to see your face, they want to see who you actually are, so they have that room for imagination to put you into the character that they are looking for. But what I would do is I would wear something that fits the character. Always stick to this very natural daily makeup look. And this look is also what I usually wear on a daily basis. I don't wear makeup every day, but if I do, this is what I usually go for. Alright, so without further to say, let's get into the tutorial. So my first step is always sunscreen. KIEHL'S Ultra Light Daily UV Defense. It's SPF 50, 4+'s high protection. After sunscreen is Roche-Posay Foundation Primer. This is also a primer that has been recommended by a makeup artist. I have been using this for a long time. I think this is the 5th tube that I have used. It's really good. It helps your makeup stays for a longer time, and it also helps with the hydration so your makeup doesn't look chunky. After this, it's gonna be the Roche-Posay makeup base. It's also with SPF 50, PA 4+'s. Okay, after the base, we can get into foundation. What I use for my foundation is Dior Snow Cushion BB Cream. The color is really nice and it gives a very dewy illumination. And I think it looks really natural too. So I really love this. Plus it's really easy to apply. So I usually also dab it first. Okay. After this BB cream, I put on my concealers. I use two different kind of concealers. One is for my dark eye and one is for highlight. So this is the NARS Radiant Cream Concealer, color light. I put this on my under eye. I have a lot of redness over here, especially because I'm having a cold. I'm sniffing all the time. It's getting really bad. And then I would use a beauty blender, and then I just blend it out. And then it's the other Yves Saint Laurent Radiant Touch with the color number 2. I use this as a highlight. So I put it on my nose, and then I would put 3 dashes around my cheek. Chin. I also use a beauty blender to blend it out. Oops, forgot. I also put it here. Smile lines. Alright, that's the foundation. I put some loose powder to set my makeup. This is the Roche-Posay loose powder. For the foundation, I'm using a MAC 107 brush. I usually just put a little bit on the lid and then I would like dab it. And then do that so there's not too much powder on it. And then I would dab it on my face first. And then use the leftover to go all over my face. I use an outer circle motion. Okay, and then I would put on my blush. I use the Benefit blush. I'm just using the brush inside the box. I really love this blush. You can see that I am almost done with it. Okay, so I'll smile and put it on the smile cheek. Also a little bit on the chin. It's a very natural kind of inside out blush. And then I would put on some highlight. The highlight I use is Laura Mercier Highlight 1. It has a very natural shine to it. So it really makes your skin glow. And the nose bridge, the chin, smile again on the cheek, then also on my forehead. I use a MAC brush number 168. It's the chiseled brush. I also use this same type of brush for my bronzer. It's the exact same brush. Speaking of bronzer, I do it 2 times. The first time I uses a Bobbi Brown bronzer brush, and then I use the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder. The color is Golden Light. So I use this big brush to go over it, and then I would also get rid of the extra powder on the brush. So I basically put bronzer under. I get that chiseled line over here. It also goes a little bit to my neck. And I'll also put on some bronzer like around my face. This is a little bit of a trick if you have a double chin, so it's a very good way to get rid of your double chin. Okay, so after this brush, I would use the MAC Chisel brush again with the bronzer. Get rid of the extra powder. I would like do a line over here. And then I would use this to go over the chisel like chin line again. There we go. So now I take out my MAC 239 brush. I use this for my nose bridge shadow. So for this, you have to be really careful, because if you put too much powder on it, it's gonna look like those, you know, 70s TV which you have like a super clear nose shadow. So I just lightly dab it on here. I would take out the extra powder on my hand, and then I would use this to go over my nose. I don't go over the whole nose, I just do it a little bit on like the eyes part of the nose. So you can like kind of connect this with your eyebrow for a little bit. Skip this whole part of your nose and just do a little bit on the tip. Okay. Alright, next is my eyebrow. For my eyebrows, I use the Benefit Light Brow Shaping Kit. It's like this, and there's like a part of it which is, it's a very dirty mirror, please just don't look at it. Okay. With this palette, there's one part that's gel and one part that is powder, and I uses the Benefit Hard Angle Definer. It's this brush, has the perfect angle for my brow. So I would go into the gel first. So I use this gel part of the palette to kind of draw out the shape of my brow first. I usually draw a line under my eyebrow to define the shape. And then after the underlining, I would do the top. And then the same on the other side. And I feel like for brows, there's always one side that is easier to draw and the other that's harder. I don't know if that's true for everybody. Okay, so after drawing out the shape with the gel, I would go in with this powder and just do it again so the color looks more even, and also like the gel part wouldn't look so fake. Okay, and then I would go in with this new brow pencil again to kind of just define the shape. The color is B8. And then I just kind of go over the shape. And there's a little like powder part of this brush, which is very convenient, so I just go over with it again. Alright, and for my eyes, I use this Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. I use this classic for the face. I don't do the whole thing, I just kind of do it in between my double eyelids. And then also a little bit under my eyes. For this color, I usually use my hand. I think it's just because I can like better control where it lands. And then put this palette away, switch to the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And in this palette, I would use this salted caramel color. This brush is the Anastasia brush. I just took it from the Anastasia palette because I do not own an extra eyeshadow brush. Alright, so this, and then I would do it on the corner of my eyes. Not too much, just a little bit. And then I use this milk chocolate color. And then I would use the Bobbi Brown ultra fine eyeliner brush, very fine tip. I use it as a eyeshadow brush. I would go in with this truffle fudge color, which is a dark brown. I'll just do a little tiny bit, get rid of the extra powder on my hand. And then I would go in really, really carefully on the root of my eyelashes. So basically I would do this. I use it as a eyeliner, kind of. It's very, very, very close to the root of my eyelashes. Okay, that's it with the eyeshadow. And then I am going to go in with my eyeliners. For my eyeliners, I use this waterproof Kiss Me Smooth Liquid Eyeliner. This has a super, super fine tip. It's super, super thin, but I can't believe I ruined the tip. Anyway, I'm going to fill out my inner liner. And then I'll just pull out a little tiny bit on the end. After eyeliner, I use my curler to curl my eyelashes. So I usually do it 3 times. On the root, the middle, and the tip. Okay. And then I put this Clinique Power Mascara. Lash Power Mascara, long wearing formula. I like this mascara because it's really tiny, it's easy to carry, and it also has a very small tip, so it's not like too crazy, because I don't like it to be too, over the top. Some on the under eyelashes as well. Okay. That's it for the eyes. And then last but not least, lips. How I do my lips is that I would put this Laneige Lip Sleep Mask on first as a lip balm. I own this lip mask for a long time, but I have always been using it as a lip mask at night. But I've recently just learned this trick from the makeup artist I've been working with from my last show. She always put this on before she puts on our lipstick. So yeah, so I decided to do this trick as well. And then for lipstick, I use this Kiko lipstick. It's a very, very natural color. It's the 924. This color is super natural. It's kind of like the dry rose, color. It's just a very natural color, but it gives you a healthy, touch of the lip. Alright, so that's it. This is my finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and find this helpful. Please leave a comment below of what you would like to see next, because I think it really helps me a lot on figuring out what I should film. Remember to follow my Instagram account and subscribe this channel for more of my daily life as an actress. And also remember to turn on the notification bell so you can get notified when I upload a new video. I'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.